Concessions are follow the neon sign out those doors. And if you'd like a place to eat, feel free to go towards the right to our commons. I hope you're just as excited as I am to start us off. So let's have 14,995, 9103, 14,919, and 23,957 come to the field to start us off. Could the Blue Alliance teams, the Legion and Ravionics Rover, please come to the field so we can start? And as we wait, we welcome the Circuit Breakers from Center High School on the Red Alliance and their partner, the Silver Stallions, a rookie team from Blue Valley North. One four nine nine five, the Legion. Could you please come up to the field? As auto begins, one team on each, the Red Alliance and Blue Alliance, are replacing the white pixel with their team marker. 3 of the 4 Alliance members seem to have drones, which will be exciting to see as we begin Endgame. Got it. Let me know if I need to add more. Okay, randomization is starting. It is right. With this randomization complete, we will soon be ready to start our first match of the day. So, thumbs up from Red Alliance, Blue Alliance, referees, scoring, and FTA. So, we will begin on 3, 2, 1, go. Now the Red Alliance moves close to placing their purple pixel on the spike mark. So Blue Alliance stopped their auto. Now we await teleop. And teleop will begin now.
Drivers
are picking up their
controllers.
controllers to control the robots.
3, 2, 1.
Now the blue robot 9103 looks to quickly pick up a purple pixel. And now goes to this backdrop to place it. It looks like 14919 was struggling a bit, but they successfully score in the backstage. 9103 is quick to go back to their source and keep scoring pixels. So far, not many pixels on the backdrop. Many are on the backstage. 9103 continues to attempt scoring in the backdrop. With 1 minute remaining, the match seems pretty even. 9103 continuing to get 1 pixel and attempting to score on the backdrop. with 3 pixels on the backdrop. Now, endgame is starting. Teams will begin to hang on the rigging and attempt to shoot their drones behind the rigging. 14919 is lining up, ready to shoot their drone. A tried launch, very successful first try. With 3 seconds remaining, the match is ended. Red looks to have a sizable lead over the Blue Alliance. Final scores are coming in, and the winner is the Red Alliance. What a great first match. This was a close game. In our second qualification match, we welcome 24301, the Kinetic Kois, a rookie community team from Blue Valley West, and the Tungsten Tigers from Blue Valley High School. On the Blue Alliance, we welcome Shawnee Mission East Robotics 2 and the Cobalt Colts, a community team from Leawood. It looks as if both teams on the Red Alliance will be using team props. And the Cobalt Colts as well on the Blue Alliance will be using a team prop to help get double the autonomous points. This will be an exciting match with all 4 teams closely ranked in the top 10. Both teams are finalizing setting up their autonomous, and soon we will randomize. Both teams are getting their purple pixels situated, ready for autonomous. Soon, randomization will begin. Are we randomized? Randomization is beginning. It is the left. As we wait, a fun fact about the Cobalt Colts is that they have a cute koala named Enrique on the robot. See if you can spot where it's at. Red, thumbs up. Blue Alliance, thumbs up. Referees, thumbs up. Scoring, thumbs up. And FTA, thumbs up. We will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. The Cobalt Colts are quick to start their autonomous. It seems like 24-301 has gotten their purple pixel. The Tungsten Tigers score on the spike strip. And the Colts score in backstage. Now the Cobalt Colts end up parked. After a very successful autonomous, teleop will soon begin.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now teleop begins. Robots are controlled by the controllers. The Tungsten Tigers are grabbing their pixels from the wing as the Colts continue scoring on the backdrop. It seems to be there's some communication issues on both alliances in navigating under the truss. Now the Tungsten Tigers begin aligning to score on the backdrop, while the Colts begin aligning up to score on the backdrop. With a successful score, the Blue Alliance goes back to the wing to grab more pixels. Grabbing the purple pixel, the Tungsten Tigers are ready to line up again. Both robots seem to need pixels. Both Blue Alliance teams have a pixel in their possession. Navigating through the truss, they begin attempting to score on the backdrop and in the backstage. 30 seconds, endgame begins. Teams will now attempt to launch their drones and hang on the rigging. Wow, our first Zone 1 drone is successful on the Blue Alliance. The Colts launch was unsuccessful. However, they still have that Zone 1 launch. 7 seconds remaining. Teams are attempting to hang on the rigging. They have 2 seconds. 1, and the game is over. A close match. That Zone 1 launch helped the Blue Alliance significantly. That is a difficult feat to accomplish, and they did so successfully. Furthermore, it seems like the backdrop today is a bit of a struggle as many of the attempts go into backstage. As the teams finalize scores will soon be coming in. Scores are in. The Blue Alliance wins. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance as we now prepare for qualification match number 3 with introducing the Red Alliance team 902 Ravionics Orion from Olathe Northwest and 18415 the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill. The Blue Alliance is on. We've got 10173 Ravonix Gemini in their beautiful pink color. And their alliance member, team 2181, the Shawnee Mission East Robotics from Shawnee Mission East. Awaiting on the Red Alliance is team 902 Ravionics Orion. Both teams on the Blue Alliance have drones positioned, hopefully ready to land in the zones during endgame. And it appears that both teams on the Red Alliance also have drones. The Red Alliance is configuring their drones. And it looks as if at least one team on each alliance is using a team prop to identify position to gain more autonomous points. As we wait for teams to set up, a fun fact about team 18415, the Hoplites, is that their robot is named Wall-E. There may be some friendly rivalry brewing as team Ravionics Orion battles Ravionics Gemini. Once again, audience members, if you'd like to help yourself to some food, drink, and candy, feel free to exit out the Go Tigers sign in neon to go to the concession stands. $18,415 has both the yellow pixel and purple pixel ready to use. And going back to our last match, only one team so far has launched their drone successfully, and that was the team that scored in Zone 1. Now all 4 teams have drones and are hoping to mimic the same success. This looks to be another competitive match with all 4 teams currently ranked in the top 15. Soon will begin randomization. Randomization. We are left. Okay, thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Ready? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Referees, are we ready? Ken? FTA, we're ready? We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Team 18415 successfully placed both markers in the backstage, hoping to score points. Now, 181 looks to be frozen in the middle of the field. Now hoping for some parking points potentially. A little bit of fighting and tugging.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2,
Tally-up will begin
1.
now. Team 17173's drone appears to have misaligned. Now they hope to take from the white stack. Team 18415 navigates under the truss. And it unfortunately looks like the drone on Team 10173 is unfortunately not able to launch. Team 9102 struggles, but now is able to go successfully under the truss. Not many teams are going to the wing to grab pixels. It looks that they'll be grabbing them from the floor where they currently are. It's a close match. Teams grabbing pixels from the ground. Team 2181 looks to hope to score in the backdrop. Their try is successful, and that's a 3rd pixel on the Blue Alliance's backdrop. Now 9102, in attempt to also score, is aligning and successfully also matched a purple pixel in the backdrop. $21.81 looks to be repeating the same process, grabbing another pixel on the floor and attempting to score in the backdrop. 30 seconds remaining. Teams with drones may begin aligning. And a Zone 1 launch, 30 points. An amazing feat. Now it looks like 10173 is attempting to hang on the rigging in hopes to balance the lost drone. 5, the match will soon be ending. We have a successful Zone 1 launch and an unsuccessful rigging. It looks as if Zone 1 The Zone 1 launch by the Red Alliance helped secure their large, sizable lead. Unfortunately, their other drone launch that launched in auto was unsuccessful because it must be in endgame to count. While this was a close game, it was ultimately the drone launch that made the difference. Don't underestimate the difficulty of the drone launch. This is only the second Zone 1 and second successful one today. Overall, this match was able to get more pixels on the backdrop than in the backstage, resulting in a little higher scoring game. The score is coming in. The winner is the Red Alliance. That drone launch successfully cemented their large lead to win. Congratulations. Now we begin qualification match number 4. On the Red Alliance, we have team 24301, the Kinetic Kois, a community-based team from Overland Park, and their alliance partners 14919, the Circuit Breakers from Center High School. On the Blue Alliance, we have the rookie team Silver Stallions from Blue Valley North. Each alliance has one rookie team, and the Blue Alliance's partner, Team Tungsten Tigers, Team 20391. It appears as if the veteran teams have drones ready to launch, and the rookie teammates have team props ready for auto. Teams are aligning their purple and yellow pixels to help score in auto. These pixels are incredibly important because they make it easier to score without having to go to the central white stacks. With 3 team props on the field, auto will begin shortly. And soon randomization will begin. This will be an interesting match because we have a veteran team on each alliance with a rookie partner. But don't underestimate these rookies. They are equally, if not, randomization is beginning now. It is center, so everything will stay. So, thumbs up from the Red Alliance, ready to go. Blue Alliance, are we ready to go? Referees, scoring, FTA. We will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. (23-9-1), the Tungsten Tigers successfully placed on the spike mark. Same with their the Red Alliance's rookie opposing partner, 24-3-01. So we got 2 purple spike marks, or pixels on the spike marks. The Tungsten Tigers are attempting to park and maybe score on the backdrop. Unsuccessful, but still scoring backstage points. A great auto
Drivers,
so far.
pick up your
We'll
controllers.
begin tele-op in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Tele-op begins after an exciting auto. Teams are ready to grab the pixels on the floor to help score. Teams are scoring on the backdrop already. 2 on Blue Alliance's backdrop. A successful start. The Kinetic Kois are attempting to line up to also score on the backdrop. Their climbers inching forward, hoping to soon release. The Tungsten Tigers are hoping to align themselves on the backdrop. Unfortunately, the pixel dropped, and now they'll be re-intaking the pixel potentially. Wow, we have a vertical pixel on the floor. Would you look at that? And the Tungsten Tigers struggle to go underneath the truss, but they successfully manage, and now they go to the wing to grab a pixel. The match is close so far with points in the backstage and backdrop. We've got 2 purple pixels standing up on the field. This is crazy. The Blue Alliance is trying to align to score on the backdrop. There are countless pixels in the backstage. Endgame is beginning. Teams can launch their drones. The Tungsten Tigers successfully landed in Zone 3. And now, with 20 seconds left, teams may begin hanging from the rigging to score final endgame points. 24-3-01, the Kinetic Kois are attempting to hang, and so are the Tungsten Tigers. This may be the difference. Both teams appears to successfully hang from the rigging. And what a great, exciting game. What a great game. This game shows how important auto and endgame is in scoring points. Those auto points are worth a lot, and so are those drone launches. There are no mosaics yet. We're still hoping for our first one of the day. Who will deliver the mosaic? As scores are finalized, it's great seeing the promising rookie teams that will be with us at League. Final scores are coming in, and the winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance as the robots and teams take the robots off the field to begin qualification match number 5. On the Red Alliance, we've got the Cobalt Colts from a community team from Leawood, and we've got their alliance partner, 9103, Ravonix Rover from Olathe Northwest. On the Blue Alliance, we have 9102, another Ravonix team, but Ravonix Orion, also from Olathe Northwest, with 2181, Shawnee Mission East Robotics. All four teams look to have drones that are ready to be launched during endgame and are currently have their team props ready to score during auto. Correctly identifying which spikes mark to score with the team props helps result in additional points during auto. Both teams, or all teams for that matter, appear to have their white and or purple pixels ready for auto. As team members get off the field, randomization will soon begin. Drones are ready, pixels are ready. Ooh, we. Okay, let's randomize. It is the right side. Team props in the white pixel will now be on the right, ready to use during auto to successfully place the purple pixels. So, Red Alliance, thumbs up, are we ready? Okay, ready from the Red Alliance, Blue Alliance, are we ready? Referees, ready, scoring, we're ready, and FTA, we are good to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Quick auto from the Cobalt Colts, successfully placing their purple pixel on the spike mark. Blue Alliance also appears to have a yellow pixel on the spike mark. Unsuccessful in the backdrop, the Colts still score in the backstage. Tally-up is beginning.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what these bots do during tally-up. Unfortunately, the Ravionics Gemini drone has fallen off in a second match. The Colts are hoping to score 2 pixels on the backdrop, while 9102 looks to be stuck on the truss structure. (9103) is grabbing a white pixel from the floor, while the Colts score and re-intake from the back stage to hopefully score in the backdrop. Unfortunately, it looks as if a yellow pixel has been unscored from the backdrop. The Colts are launching pixels in the air as Blue Alliance looks to be a little stuck. But now Ravonics, Gemini grabbing the yellow pixel, are hoping to score their first pixel in the backdrop or backstage. 9103 has grabbed 2 pixels successfully from the wing. They are now ready to score on the backdrop or backstage. Navigating around the Colts, they are aligning up and 50% good. They got 1 vertical pixel in the backstage and 1 on the backdrop. With 30 seconds remaining, robots can now launch their drones. A zone 2 launch from the Colts, or a zone 1 launch from the Red Alliance and a zone 2 launch from the Colts. These drone launches are incredibly important in determining final points. Let's see if they're able to hang on as they begin the rigging on the truss. The Colts are close and Gemini begins to do so. The Colts are off. They were up, successfully getting those rigging points. A nice match so far. We still haven't seen mosaics yet, but the scores are still high because of those auto points and those drone launches. Both teams had a yellow and purple pixel on the backdrop. The Red Alliance had 2 extra whites and 4 extra in the backstage area. Scores are close to being finalized. And scores are in. Let's see who won. The winner is the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance as we begin qualification match number 6. And just a reminder to all of our audience members, if you'd like some popcorn, hot dogs, nachos, feel free to go under the neon tiger sign towards those doors to go to the concession stand, and there is some common space available to eat on the right. On the Red Alliance, we have team 18415, the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill, with their robot Wally, and their alliance partner 21692, Shawnee Mission East Robotics 2. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 2181, Shawnee Mission East Robotics. So the Shawnee Mission Robotics teams are in friendly competition, and the Shawnee Mission East Robotics team's alliance partner on the Blue Alliance, team 14995, the Legion from Pembroke Hill. So this is a really interesting match because we have 1 Pembroke Hill team and 1 Shawnee Mission East team on each side. Which team will make and win? This is some friendly but fierce competition ready to start. All 4 teams, like we've been noticing so far, have drones ready to launch during endgame. Yellow and purple pixels are placed near the robots or in intake systems to score during autonomous. Hopefully these drones stay on these robots and don't fall off, like how the Legion got their robots somewhat sabotaged. Randomization will soon begin. Unfortunately, we'll have to hold off until we resolve some connection issues. As technical difficulties have arisen and are getting resolved, feel free to help yourself to the concessions going underneath the Go Tiger sign in neon, and there's a bunch of space for you to enjoy and eat with your friends on the right of me. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi has gone down, so it may take some time for us to get back. Okay, as we wait, we will be talking to both team members, and they will be sharing the favorite part or some interesting part about their robot.
We're 20181. Our robot, it has a very interesting claw that picks up two on top of each other instead of next to each other like most. So, yeah.
Looks like we got the issues resolved, and we'll soon begin randomization. Let's start randomizing. This appears to be another competitive match ahead of us as teams are ranked closely in the top 10 area. Red Alliance, are you ready? Thumbs up. Thumbs up from the Blue Alliance. From the referees, scoring, and FTA. We'll begin. Scoring's ready. FTA's good. 3, 2, 1, go. Both teams score pixels in the backdrop and are also parked. And balanced auto so far. And it looks like the Red Alliance may have a slight edge because of the extra parking. And now Teleop will
Drivers,
begin.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what these robots do during Teleop. 2181 looks to go under the truss. Grabbing a purple pixel from the floor, 21692 is hoping to potentially score on the backdrop. The pixel is up in the air, and it is in the backstage still, scoring points. Picking back up, 21692 attempts to score on the backdrop, but it remains in the backstage. 2181 is getting pixels from the wing. Communicating with their human player, they are attempting and have got a white pixel, 2 white pixels, and are ready to score. 21692 comes again with a purple pixel, hoping to score on the backdrop this time. 2181 is close to scoring both pixels on the backdrop, a successful picking up. It's a really close game so far. The remaining 35 seconds will be really important, including these potential drone launches, which can start happening now. Teams can now launch their drones to score in the 3 landing zones and also begin hanging from the rigging. We've got a Zone 1 launch from Team 18415 and another unsuccessful launch. However, they still will get those 30 points. Now, Blue Alliance is aligning their drones. 1 unsuccessful launch, 2, but now they hope to potentially hang from the rigging to score points. A close match. And this was a really close match, and as you could see, the drone launching made the big difference. Don't underestimate that. A lot of pixels in the backstage area, as it's difficult to score on the backdrop. I think so far from our 6 matches, we've only had 2 or 3 Zone 1 launches. Scores are in. Let's see who's won. The winner is the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance as we begin qualification match number 7. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 6547, the Cobalt Colts. It looks like we're having some Wi-Fi issues again. However, still introducing the teams we've got along with the Cobalt Colts team 9102, Ravionics Orion from Olathe Northwest. If teams and audience members could turn off Wi-Fi or hotspots if they don't need them, that would help improve connection issues a bit here so we can continue moving smoothly. So on the Blue Alliance, we've got Team 24301, Kinetic Kois, a rookie community team from Overland Park. And their alliance partner on the Blue Alliance, Team 23957, the Silver Stallions from Blue Valley North. So on the Blue Alliance, we've got 2 rookie teams. So if you're neutral in this match, that's the alliance that you may want to support for. Two rookie teams are against successful veteran teams attempting to take them head on. Both teams have drones ready to go with purple and yellow pixels in their vicinity. Setting up the robots. Once everyone's off, randomization will begin shortly. This looks to be another competitive match with all four teams closely bunched in the top 10. Okay, let's randomize. It is pixels are going to be, or team props, on the left. Okay, Red Alliance, thumbs up. Are we ready? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Referees, scoring, FTA. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Cobalt Colts are off with their quick auto along with their teammates 9102. The Kinetic Kois have also a drone launch, which may have been likely unintended, was a successful Zone 1, however, it will not count for points because it was not launched in the end game. Both teammates on the Red Alliance have gotten their purple pixel on the correct spike mark, while 9102 has scored in the backstage.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
With a successful Red Alliance auto, let's see what the Blue Alliance and their rookie teams can do. The Colts are intaking 2 pixels. As the Kinetic Kois begin potentially grabbing from the wing. Unfortunately, their climbing mechanism looks to have disassembled on the field. The Colts got 1 yellow pixel on the backdrop and are aligning their second. The Silver Stallions also have 1 on the backdrop and 1 in the backstage. Teleop has been balanced so far. The Colts look to be aligning their purple pixel placement. The Stallions got a successful backdrop score as well, and now they're ready for the purple. 3 on the backdrop for the Blue Alliance and 1 in the backstage. 2 on the backstage, 1 in the backdrop for Red Alliance. The Silver Stallions are attempting to score the backstage pixel into the backdrop, and they do so successfully. We've got 3 pixels in the backstage for the Red Alliance and 2 on the backdrop. With 30 seconds left, endgame has started. Teams can now launch their drones and hang from the rigging. We've got a close but unsuccessful drone launch from the Cobalt Colts. Now teams may begin hanging from the rigging. After a successful blue teleop, the endgame and auto might be making the ending difference. The Colts are up with a magnificent climb, and the Blue Alliance has successfully parked. What a good teleop run with countless in the backdrop and in backstage area. So this was a close match. The Blue Alliance rallied in Teleup. However, it may be that the end game in auto might have made the bigger difference. Soon, final scores will be coming in. Final scores are in. Let's see who's won. It is the Red Alliance. Great, congratulations to the Red Alliance and a strong effort from the rookie teams on the Blue Alliance. As we begin qualification match number 8, feel free to help yourself to nachos and hot dogs in the concession stands. Go follow the doors next to the Go Tigers sign to get directions to the concessions. On the Red Alliance, we've got Team 2181, Shawnee Mission East Robotics, and their alliance partners, 18415, the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill. On the Blue Alliance, we've got Team 9103, Ravonix Rover from Olathe Northwest, and their partner, 14919, the Circuit Breakers from Center High School. All 4 teams have drones. These drones are incredibly important in endgame, and as you've seen so far, they've been making the difference in the final results. It looks like we have no team props this round. However, teams have equipped themselves with yellow and purple pixels to score during auto. So on the Blue Alliance, we've got 9103 Ravonix Rovers robot Cornelius and their partner, the Circuit Breakers robot named Bob. And on the Red Alliance, we've got Wally and another robot. Okay, randomization will... We're good to randomize. Center, everything will remain the same. Okay, let's get a thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Are we ready? The Blue Alliance, thumbs up. Are we ready? Referees, scoring, FTA, we're ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. This match will be an interesting one because it shows. We'll see how Teleup influences the match when you don't have an auto. This will be interesting to see.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
After an exciting Teleup, we'll begin after exciting autonomous, we'll begin Teleup. Team 9103 is attempting to score both their purple and yellow pixels on the backdrop. 2181 has successfully done so. 4 pixels are on the backstage for the Blue Alliance. 2181 is attempting to score on the backdrop once again. Can their backdrops? One in the backstage. We have 5 in the backdrop or backstage for the Blue Alliance. And 2 on the backdrop for the Red Alliance. Unfortunately, it looks like 18415 is having some trouble, but 14919 is grabbing from the wing, grabbing green pixels, which they hope to score in the backdrop or backstage area. 9103 is giving all access for 14919. They successfully scored in the backdrop, backstage. 2181 is grabbing from their wing with excellent communication with their human player. They are ready to score. 2181 is aligning up as 14919 is grabbing from the wing once again. We got 2 more on the backdrop. The Red Alliance is doing well, scoring on the backdrop despite their partner's robot. Can the Blue Alliance's mass amount of backstage points cover the Red Alliance's backdrop points? Endgame has begun, a unsuccessful launch from 2181. 14919 will have to come back in order to score their drone, but it looks like 9103 is ready to launch and then potentially begin rigging. It looks like that's all a close match. What an interesting match. 2181 scoring all on the backdrop has helped cover both Blue Alliance's robots scoring in the backstage area. We were close to a mosaic. Team 2181 was very close, but their green pixel unfortunately prohibited that mosaic. Scores are in. The winning alliance. This was a very close match. It's the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance. And we'll begin qualification match number 9. This match is the halfway point of this meet. So on the Red Alliance, we've got team 10-101-73, the Ravonix Gemini from Olathe Northwest in the vibrant pink, and their alliance partner 18415, the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill and their robot Wally. On the Blue Alliance, we've got the Tungsten Tigers and their alliance partner, 21692, the Shawnee Mission East Robotics 2. Again, all 4 robots seem to have drones ready to score during endgame, and they're situated with their purple and potentially yellow pixels as well. 2 team props are on the field so far. We've got a lot of interesting bots. We've got team 10173 with their vibrant pink 3D printed parts, but we also got the Tungsten Tigers with their strong yellow 3D printed parts. Which bot has a better 3D printed parts? As teams initialize, randomization will soon begin. We'll randomize. It's on the pixels and team props are on the left side. Where? So, Red Alliance, are we ready? Thumbs up from the Red Alliance if we're ready. Are we? Blue Alliance, are we ready? Thumbs up. Referees, are we ready? Scoring, FTA. We are good. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. The Tungsten Tigers with their quick autonomous and with 10173. Both teams attempt to score their purple pixel on the spike mark. It's on the left, but it looks like the 10173 is attempting to park. The tush push is not working. Oh, it is. Never mind. 14995 is in. And the Tungsten Tigers may have gotten their purple pixel. I can't see from this angle. A close lead.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Autonomous. Let's start tally up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, teams are beginning their tally up. 10173 a little stuck. Looks like an encoder wire may have came off. The Tungsten Tigers are experiencing some technical difficulties. Movement is at a slow. 26-9-9-12 successfully scored on the backdrop, and 14-9-95 quickly responds with a score in the backdrop as well. We've got 1 white pixel on each backdrop, and the Tungsten Tigers with their purple pixel ready to score on the backdrop as well. Both alliances are aligning, ready to score in the backdrop a second time. The Tungsten Tigers got a yellow pixel on the backdrop. Teams are trying to grab their pixels from the wing. The Tungsten Tigers look to 21692 is grabbing their green pixel. They're aligning. They're ready to get the 4th score of the Blue Alliance on the backdrop, and they do so semi-successfully, scoring in the backstage. Effectively communicating with their human player, the Tungsten Tigers have gotten their green pixel. Hoping to not get blocked, they are going towards the score. Again, there's not much movement, too much movement going on. This is a close game so far. Endgame has started. Teams can now launch their drones and begin the rigging. 14995 is attempting to score their second pixel on the backdrop. Will they do so successfully? Unfortunately, in the process, they descored their current backdrop. 13 seconds left. Teams 2. Is that a success? Rigging, and it looks like 1 successful blue on the other side. It's a zone. Is that a zone 1 landing we see there? Yep. Zone 1 landing on blue. That may have cemented it. However, a successful effort. hanging with the Blue Alliance. The Red Alliance 101.73 was very close as well. Again, autonomous and endgame making a big difference here. This looks to be our 4th Zone 1 landing. Okay, as scores are finalized, scores are in. Let's see who won. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance. And we'll begin qualification match number 10. This is the halfway point of the meet, so feel free to help yourselves to the concession stands with nachos and hot dogs going through the doors underneath the Go Tigers neon sign. What a great day so far. We've seen many drone launches, and many of them, a majority of them, in fact, have been successful Zone 1 landings. So on the Red Alliance, we've got a mix of veteran with the Cobalt Colts and rookie team, the Kinetic Kois, ready to take on the Blue Alliance team, their Blue Alliance team of 18-415, the Hoplites with their robot Wally, and 9103, Ravonics Rover with their robot Cornelius. Again, this looks to be a very competitive match as all teams are currently ranked in the top 10. This will be fun to watch. It looks as if the Colts are the only team with their team prop. All the teams are situated with their purple and or yellow pixel. Robots begin ensuring their drones are ready to launch during endgame. Huge difference makers in determining the final results. As robots finalize their setup, randomization will soon begin. So important in auto. Let's randomize. The team props and pixels are on the left side. With the team props and pixels successfully placed, are we ready on the Red Alliance? Thumbs up. Blue Alliance, thumbs up. Are we ready? Referees, scoring, FTA. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Team 18-415 successfully scored 2 in the backstage area. The Colts successfully placed their purple pixel on their spike mark and are now ready to score their blue or yellow pixel on the backdrop. What a successful auto from the Cobalt Colts and their teammates. 24-301 successfully scoring their purple pixel on the spike mark. What a great auto so far. Great auto by the Red Alliance. Let's see what the Blue Alliance can do to make up
Drivers,
for it.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, it looks as if the one blue 18415 accidentally launched their drone, so they have no drone launch for end game. $91.03 scores in the backstage, and so does 18415. The Colts are ready to score in the backdrop once again, and they do so successfully. Maybe they'll get a mosaic. It looks like they're going for it. 24-301, the Kinetic Kois are attempting to help on the backdrop. They're negotiating to maybe get the mosaic point. 9103 is grabbing the green pixel on the floor. We got a mosaic as long as there aren't any other pixels next to that. This is a big thing. This is 10 points and the first of this meet. Okay, the Kinetic Kois are looking to score on the backdrop without hurting the mosaic, but the Colts are first gonna score on the backdrop on the right side, successfully ensuring their mosaic remains. 19103 attempted to grab from the wing area. They may be going back, and the Colts, grabbing their yellow pixel, are attempting to score on the backdrop. There are 6 in the backstage for the Blue Alliance. Endgame has begun. Teams can now launch their drones. Oh, a close landing, unsuccessful. But we got a zone 2 landing from the Red Alliance. And now teams may begin rigging to finalize and maximize their endgame points. Ooh, that was rather interesting. Will the Colts climb? Looks like they are up. And both teams on the Blue Alliance are parking. The Colts are up. They do this every time. Magnificent. Hopefully the koala is still there. What a great match. We've gotten our first mosaic. That is exciting. First time in 10 games for today. Unfortunately, there may be some penalties involved too because of the fallen white stack of pixels at the very front. As final scores get in. What a great competitive game. And this may be, if the score stands, the highest score of today from the Red Alliance. The scores are in. Let's see what the final scores actually are. And the winner is the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance with the highest scoring alliance of the day. High score. Congrats to both teams. We'll now begin qualification match number 11. These matches are getting interesting, so if you'd like to help yourselves to some popcorn, nachos, and hot dogs, feel free to go to the concessions through the doors underneath the Go Tigers sign in neon. On the Red Alliance, we've got Team 2391, the Tungsten Tigers, and their alliance partners, Team 2181, the Shawnee Mission East Robotics team. On the Blue Alliance, we've got the Vibrant Pink team, 10173, Ravonix Gemini, and their alliance partners, 23-957, the Silver Stallions, a rookie team from Blue Valley North. So we've got the pink robot from 101-73 and the Bozo from the Silver Stallions and their Brawl Star sticky note. It looks like teams have their drones ready to launch. During endgame, we will randomize. Again, another competitive match with teams. Okay, it's left. Team Pixels and Spike. Team Props and Team Pixels will go on the left side. Important for Robot to identify during autonomous. With this pixel placement and team prop finalized, let's get a thumbs up from the Red Alliance if they're ready to go. Thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, are we ready to go? Thumbs up. Referees, scoring, FTA. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, go. Autos have started. 2181 has scored in the backdrop with their purple pixel. The Tungsten Tigers are hoping to score. They may be on it. 23-957 unfortunately put their purple pixel on the spike drop mark, but not the correct spot. Tungsten Tigers may have gotten this. We'll see. It's up to the head referee. Is it on it?
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Unfortunately,
3,
the Tungsten Tigers did not get that purple pixel,
1.
but tally-up will begin. Let's see what all these teams can do. So 2181 is grabbing that, their 2 backdrop pixels. No, they're going back, grabbing the white pixel. Tungsten Tigers are going underneath. Will they fit? Yes, they do. Will they get their space to line up? 2181 is scoring. Looks like they've given right away to the Tungsten Tigers, who are ready to put up both pixels. Blue Alliance is grabbing from the white stack. 23-957 got their 2 yellow and purple pixels. Great effort from the rookie Stallions. They've gotten their 3rd pixel on the backdrop. Both teams have gotten 3 pixels on the backdrop. Blue Alliance is successfully scoring in the backdrop. What a great job so far. Tungsten Tigers are communicating with their human player. They may have gotten touched in their wing area. Oh. That right away in communication is really important. 2181 has scored the 4th pixel on the backdrop. Tally-up is relatively equal here so far. Tungsten Tigers are aligning their green pixel. Maybe they'll get this mosaic if they line up with care. We got a mosaic if everything stands. The silver, it's all dropped, but the Silver Stallions are continuing their effort. Endgame has begun. Teams can launch their drones and hang from the rigging. Unfortunately, some pixels may have been descored. Unsuccessful drone launches from the Red Alliance. No drone launches so far from the Blue Alliance. What's going to make the difference? We'll have to see. 10 seconds remaining. Will teams get on the rigging? Both teams have parked. Ooh, unfortunately. Close match. Blue Alliance was not up. Red Alliance was. Close game. Auto and Teleop, Auto and Endgame, excuse me, made the difference. The Blue Alliance scored really well during Teleop, getting a lot of their pixels on the backdrop with only a few in the backstage area. We had a mosaic from the Red Alliance, but bumping off, unfortunately, disassembled it. Maybe we'll see another one in the coming matches. Scoring is getting finalized. But as you can see, even though Blue Alliance has made an amazing effort during tally-up, autonomous and endgame points are very high in helping determine the final score. Let's see what happens as final scores are close to coming in. Final scores. Yeah. Final scores are in. Let's see who the winner is. It's the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance as we begin qualification match number 12. What a great day so far. If you're enjoying this as much as I am, help yourself to concessions going through the doors underneath the Go Tigers neon sign to grab your popcorn, hot dogs, and nachos. So, on the Red Alliance, we've got Team 21-692 Shawnee Mission East Robotics 2 and their alliance partners 14995 the Legion with their robot, the Legioner. On the Blue Alliance, we've got Team 14919, the Circuit Breakers from Center High School and their alliance partners, 9102, Ravonix Orion from Olathe Northwest. We've got drones ready to go, purple and yellow pixels in the vicinity of the bots. We've got one team prop on the Blue Alliance. The other teams are using white pixels to help determine where to score their purple pixel and their yellow pixels. Okay, setting up. We'll soon be ready to randomize. Let's randomize. Team props and white pixels are going to be on the right side. Okay, props are ready. Can we get a thumbs up from the Red Alliance if they're ready? Blue Alliance, thumbs up if they're ready. Referees, scoring, FTA. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Auto started. The tush push isn't working. But 14919 has parked successfully with their 2 yellow and purple pixels in the backstage area. Yellow pixels in the backdrop for 9102. Will they park? They may be going for another pixel. A successful auto from the Blue Alliance. Score on the backdrop but not getting the bonus because it's not aligned with
Drivers, pick up your
the
controllers.
Blue Alliance also got their purple pixel
3,
during auto.
2, 1.
Tally-ops beginning. Let's see if the Red Alliance can continue scoring points to battle the high-scoring blue tally-op. 21-692 with our yellow pixel ready to score on the backdrop. They're lining up. They're ready, and it's scored. With a purple pixel, team 14919 has 2 white pixels from the Red Alliance, scoring simultaneously on the back. One on the backdrop, one in the backstage area. Great job by the Red Alliance. 3 in the backstage area for the Blue Alliance. 21,692 is grabbing from the wing, grabbing a green pixel. So is 14,995, but they're doing it from the stack, carefully knocking over the stack. They're trying to get their white pixel. 21,692 is aligning up with the backdrop. $21,692 successfully got their green pixel on the backdrop. And 14,995 has 2 white pixels. Will they score this in the backdrop, backstage? Let's see. A score is a score. 2 on the backstage area, still a score. Great effort. More coming in the backstage area from 14,919. 21,692 has gotten a purple pixel from their wing. Endgame has started. Teams can now launch their drones behind the truss and begin rigging. Unsuccessful launch by 14,995. Good try. 21,692 looks to be lining up. And so does 14,919. A zone 3 launch by 14,919. That may be the difference. Let's see if there's going to be any more hanging or a launch by 21,692. Unsuccessful launch. Will the Blue Alliance's zone 3 make the difference? And, ooh. Successful hang by the Red Alliance. Let's see how that helps their final score. This was a great game. Lots of scoring and lots of picking up to score from the backdrop to the backstage. This was a closely balanced game during teleop, but again, Auto and Endgame likely made the difference in determining the final scores. Scores are finalized on the Blue Alliance side. Red Alliance scores are in. Final scores are in. Let's see who's officially won. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance as we begin qualification match number 13. This match is going to be a very interesting match. We've got on the Red Alliance, Ravonix Rover 9103 and their partner, Shawnee Mission East Robotics 2181. These teams are closely ranked. And on the opposing Blue Alliance, we've got the top 2 teams of today's meet. The Cobalt Colts, Team 6547, and the Tungsten Tigers, Team 2391. How well will the Cobalt Colts and the Tungsten Tigers score during this match against the Ravonix Rover and the Shawnee Mission East Robotics team? Teams are setting up their drone launches and their yellow and purple pixels. Alliance props, team props are on the floor for the Blue Alliance, and white pixels are on the floor for the Red Alliance. The Hoplites again with their successful robot Wally, Tungsten Tigers with Tyler Jack, and the Cobalt Colts with their Koala. Autos will be soon initialized and then we'll randomize soon. Autos initialized, let's randomize. Team props and white pixels will be on the center. Everything is remaining the same. Let's get a thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Are we ready to go? Blue Alliance, are we ready to go? Referees, are we ready? Scoring, and finally, FTA. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Quick auto by the Tungsten Tigers and the Cobalt Colts. Both are... Tungsten Tigers have scored the purple pixel on the correct spike mark. Will the Cobalt Colts score in the center? They still scored in the backdrop. Great auto by the Blue Alliance. Let's see if the Red Alliance can effectively score points in the tally up to help combat this high-scoring auto.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
I forgot to mention 2181 successfully scored their purple pixel in the backdrop, in the backstage during auto, and have now placed their yellow pixel that they had in the backdrop. 9103 is quickly scoring both a yellow and a purple pixel on the backdrop. They've already got 3 on the backdrop. Tungsten Tigers and the Colts have scored their purple pixel. The Tigers are wanting right of way. Will they get it? The Tungsten Tigers are lining up. 9103 has gotten their green pixel. They're going back to score. 2181 with the white pixel, ready to score on the backdrop. They are scored in the backstage. 9103 with their green pixel, dropped in the backdrop. 2 mosaics are potentially ready for the Blue Alliance. Will the Tungsten Tigers and the Cobalt Colts do it? The Blue Alliance needs 2 green pixels for their potential 2 mosaics. The Colts have their green pixel. The Colts have their green pixel. Will we get our second mosaic of the game? Taking their time aligning because of how important mosaics are. They successfully got 1 mosaic. Congratulations. 9103's gotten multiple pixels on the backdrop. They got an extra yellow one. They're trying to pick up their yellow one to score a mosaic 2. Will they get it? Will we have 2 mosaics in one game? We have 2 mosaics in one game. Ooh, close by the Colts. They may be able to move that. 2 in the backdrop, in the backstage. This is a very close and exciting game. Endgame has started. Robots can launch their drones and score in the rigging. Unsuccessful launch by the Cobalt Colts. What will 2181 and their partner do? The Tungsten Tigers are struggling to hang. Will they get it? 4 seconds left. They're hooked on. The Colts are hanging though, and both the Red Alliance robots are parked. What an amazingly close game. 2 mosaics and 1 mosaic on the red side. What a great game. 3 mosaics in 1 game. Let's give these teams a round of applause for an amazing game. Great match. These mosaics may have been instrumental in helping the Blue Alliance with their score, adding 20 extra points for the same number of pixels. No drone launch by unsuccessful launches by the Blue Alliance were countered with successful hanging from the truss. What an exciting game from our top team. Scores are in from the Blue Alliance. Scores are in for the Red Alliance. Final scores are in. Let's see who won this game. Qualification match. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance. We begin qualification match number 14. What a great high-scoring game from both alliances. Qualification match 14 is starting now. On the Blue Alliance, we've got the Kinetic Kois and the Ravonix Gemini with vibrant pink and red colors. Once the Red Alliance is starting to come to the field, On the Red Alliance, we've got team 14995, the Legion from Pembroke Hill with their robot, the Legioner. And then their alliance partner, team 14919, Circuit Breakers from Center High School with their robot, Bob. Kinetic Kois, a rookie team, a community rookie team based in Overland Park, are doing really well. They're third. Despite their rookie status, they're still pursuing. Again, this will be a highly competitive match. We've got 2 top 5 teams so far and 2 top 10 teams. Audience members, once again, if you'd like to help yourself to popcorn, hot dogs, or nachos, feel free to go underneath the Go Tigers sign towards those exit doors to go towards the concessions. Autos are getting initialized, will soon randomize. Initialized, let's randomize. The randomization will remain the same. Red Alliance, are we ready? Thumbs up from the Red Alliance, ready. Blue Alliance, are we ready? Referees, are we ready? Scoring and FTA, finally, we will begin. In 3, 2, 1, go! Auto started for the Kinetic Kois. They successfully placed their purple pixel on the spike strip. Team 14919 was so close to parking. The Kinetic Kois have parked. A good auto by the Blue Alliance. The Red Alliance will need to overcome a 25-point lead.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Tally up has begun. What can the Red Alliance do to navigate the 25-point deficit they're in? The Kinetic Kois are attempting to pick up the purple pixel potentially. 14919 has scored a white pixel in the backstage area. 14995 is trying to score in the backdrop, and they have successfully done so. 14919 is attempting to go into their wing, potentially, but block. The Kinetic Kois have gotten their pixel from their human player, from their wing. Now they're attempting to potentially navigate to their backdrop backstage area. They're dragging the green pixel. Will they get it in the backstage? Yes, they got it backstage. What will Team 14995 do? They are placing it in the backdrop. And their Blues Alliance partner, Team 10173, they're trying to score in the backdrop. They will do so. We've got 3 in the backstage for the Red Alliance, 2 on the backdrop. Team 14995 trying to make that 3 on the backdrop, and they do so effectively. We've got a lot of wing action going in that red wing, trying to get their 2 pixels. 14919 was close to grabbing their yellow and green pixel. 10173 is grabbing their green pixel from the backstage and are trying to score in the backdrop. Endgame started. We got a zone 1 launch. We'll have to see if that counts. Close try by Team 14995. 14919 is about to line up. Will it be successful? Ooh, so close. The Blue Alliance is hanging from the rigging. They've allocated enough time. Will they be able to do it? 14995 is trying to do the same. Did they get up in time? Nobody hung from the truss, but great effort by both alliances. This was a close match during teleop. The Blue Alliance got 30 points from their Zone 1 landing. This may have been the difference maker in establishing their large lead. Blue Alliance scores are in. Red score is in. Let's see the final score. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance. We have 4 qualification matches left. Let's get excited. Qualification match 15 is about to start. On the Red Alliance, we have team 18415, the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill, with their robot, Wally. Alongside them in the Red Alliance, they have teammate, the Silver Stallions, a rookie team from Blue Valley North, with their robot, Bozo. And on the Blue Alliance, we have team 9102, Ravonix Orion from Olathe Northwest, and their alliance partner, 21692, Shawnee Mission East Robotics Team 2. As autos soon are initialized, we'll begin randomization. Teams are getting their drone launches ready in their bot alongside yellow and purple pixels for autonomous. We have 1 team prop on each alliance. Using this team prop can help result in additional autonomous points. So let's see if they're able to do so. Again, this is a competitive match. We've got teams in the top 10. '9102's placed their final yellow pixel, and autos are initialized. Let's randomize. The white pixels in the team props will stay as they are. Red Alliance, are you ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. Blue Alliance, thumbs up if you're ready. Referees, ready. Scoring, FTA, ready. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Auto started 18415 are pushing their 2 purple and yellow pixels into backstage. 9102 is trying to score in the backdrop, and they do so. 21692's parked. We have a close decision to make on that blue purple pixel. It's not on the spike mark, and we got a close auto here. Tally-up will be incredibly important.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2,
1 point difference.
1.
We're even as tally-up begins. Let's see what these robots do. '23957 is pushing a purple pixel into the backstage area. They are close to doing so. 21692 is with a purple pixel in hand, is attempting to score on the backdrop. Both teams have scored on the backdrop. Unfortunately, the yellow has been de-scored, but 21692 is attempting to rescore that yellow pixel, and 23957 is grabbing their backstage pixel to score in the backdrop. We're pretty even so far in tally up. Each pixel is going to make a difference. Not much movement going on right now, but 21692 is grabbing a pixel from their wing. 23957 has a green pixel with them. Will they score a mosaic? As they line up, they do so. They scored a mosaic. Congratulations to the Red Alliance. 21692 is attempting to score a green pixel. They do successfully. 9102 is trying to grab a white pixel on the floor. Endgame has started. Teams can now launch their drones and also begin hanging from the rig. Zone 1 launch from 18415. That will be a big difference maker in scoring. Blue Alliance with a Zone 3 launch. Successful Zone 3 launch. 2 successful zone launches. 10 seconds remaining. No team appears to be attempting to hang from the rig. Teams are parking, and all Alliance members have parked. And what a great game. What a closely balanced auto match. Soon, the red team's alliance's lead grew with that Zone 1 drone. That Zone 1 drone may have cemented their victory, potential victory. Scores are confirmed on the Blue Alliance. And scores are in on the Red Alliance. Scores are in. Let's see who won officially. The winner is the Red Alliance. Congratulations to the Red Alliance. We have 3 qualification matches left. Three qualification matches left. As you watch these final matches, feel free to help yourself to popcorn, hot dogs, and nachos underneath the Go Tiger sign in neon out those doors. On the Red Alliance, we have team 24301, the Kinetic Kois, a community-based team in Overland Park, and their alliance partner, the Legion team 14995. On the Blue Alliance, we got team 2181, Shawnee Mission East Robotics, and their alliance partner 6547, the Cobalt Colts. Teams are situating their drones to be launched during endgame and purple and yellow pixels to score during auto and even teleop. We have 2 team props on the field so far. You can already see how today's matches are already influencing league rankings. Hands are off. And autos are initialized. We'll begin randomization now. Team props and white pixels will be on the right-hand side. This will be incredibly important. This will be incredibly important because auto points are the tiebreaker after 10 wins in the league rankings. With pixels and team props placed, is the Red Alliance ready? Thumbs up. Blue Alliance are ready. Can we get thumbs up? Blue Alliance is good. Referees, thumbs up. Are we good? Ready? Scoring, we're ready. FTA, we're ready. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Cobalt Colts with their quick auto along with the Kinetic Kois. Kinetic Kois were so close to their purple pixel being on the correct spike mark. The Colts look to have gotten that. Now they're aligning their yellow pixel to score on the backdrop potentially. They score. Great job by the Cobalt Colts. A successful auto. A good 40-point lead as Teleop begins. But it's not over yet, as Teleop begins shortly.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
As Teleop starts, the Colts have their purple pixel, and their alliance partner has got a yellow and purple pixel ready to score on the backdrop right after they drop their pixel. 2 pixels on the backdrop. Their alliance partner is coming in with their 2 pixels. 14995 has gotten their first white pixel on the board. Great job by the Legion as they pick up potentially a purple pixel to score that on the backdrop. The Colts are going to their green, are grabbing, the Kinetic Kois are grabbing a white pixel, and they've scored in a backstage. The purple pixel has dropped from the backdrop for the Red Alliance, and now the Colts are trying to get their green pixel, 2 green pixels, to get a mosaic here. This will be the 5th mosaic of the meet. What a great job by the Colts. We've got 1 mosaic so far. 14995 is grabbing 2 green pixels from their wing. The Kinetic Kois got their pixels in the backstage. And now the Colts have gone 2 mosaics on their backdrop. What a great job by the Blue Alliance, and 2 green pixels in the backstage. Now, as teams navigate underneath the truss structure, endgame has begun. Teams can now launch their drones from behind the truss to score a large amount of points. The Colts got a zone 1 score. What a great job by the Colts. Will the Blue Alliance partner do the same? Unfortunately, an unsuccessful drone launch by Team 14995. Teams are now hanging. Will their Blue Alliance partner attempt to launch their drone 2181? Looks like they're just going to remain parked. The Red Alliance is trying to hang, getting those endgame points. All 3 are hanging from the truss. What a great endgame by both Alliance members. High scoring. But the auto and endgame Zone 1 launch may have sealed it for the Blue Alliance. Great job. Teleop, auto, and endgame are significantly influencing the points and the final scores. We have scores confirmed on both sides. Scores are in. Let's see the results of this third to last qualification match of the day. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance. And we are on our second to last qualification match of the day.
You can almost
That's all you need.
nothing in it and a half. Win.
On the Red Alliance, we have Team 2391, the Tungsten Tigers as the hosting school. Their alliance partners, Team 9102 Ravonics Orion from Olathe Northwest. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 14919, the Circuit Breakers from Center High School with their robot, Bob, and their alliance partners, 18415, the Hoplites from Pembroke Hill, and their robot, Wally. Teams will now preload their yellow and purple pixels and situate their drones. Imperative for endgame scoring and final result determinations. Today we've seen probably 5 Zone 1 launches and probably 5 mosaics. So let's give a round of applause to all the teams today for a great effort. And also a round of applause to the field resetters. We've got 2 red team props and 2 white pixels for the Blue Alliance. Randomization is here. Let's see where these team props and white pixels will be. They will remain where they are. Red Alliance, thumbs up if we're ready on the Red Alliance. Ready on the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance, thumbs up. Scoring, referees, and FTA. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance is off to a quick start in auto. Scoring a purple pixel that may remain on, maybe. No, and 9102 has dropped, but they're still scoring in the back. They still scored in backstage. They're attempting to go for a white pixel, and they have not gotten a pixel. However, they are in great position to potentially pick up the yellow pixel and score again. That, the Red Alliance team prop might be in the way of scoring on the backdrop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
After a balanced auto teleops beginning, we've got 14919 with 2 pixels in the backstage. The Tungsten Tigers are attempting to grab their purple pixel to potentially score on the backdrop. Red Alliance is a bit slow. 14919 trying to get underneath the truss structure to score the white pixel. 2 white pixels have been scored on in the backstage. The Tungsten Tigers are attempting to score a purple pixel on the backdrop. We've got a balanced match so far. 2 backdrops from the Tungsten Tigers. Let's see what the Blue Alliance is doing. The Tungsten Tigers are trying to go for their, but they're in 18415 is in the way. 14919 has a purple pixel. Will they take it and score it in the backdrop or backstage? The Tungsten Tigers have a green and white pixel as they navigate straight through the blue. Backstage score by the Blue Alliance. A close match, a low-scoring match. Every pixel will make a difference. The Tungsten Tigers are going for a mosaic. They need to line this up correctly and take their time. The yellow pixel got bumped off. The yellow pixel is perfectly. Endgame started. Zone 1 launch by the Blue Alliance. The Red Alliance will need to get it. There's 10 seconds. Blue Alliance robots are parked. The Red Alliance is trying to hang the Tungsten Tigers. The zone launch may have been the difference. The Red Alliance may have clutched up hardcore. We'll see. This will be a close game. But minor penalties are currently being discussed. Depending on the penalties of this match and whether the Red Alliance will get minor penalties for knocking over the white pixels, this match will be relatively close. Final scores are being discussed and finalized. Blue scores are in. Red scores are in. The final scores are in. Let's see who's won. How will these penalties have shaped the match? The winner is the Red Alliance. Let's go. Congratulations to the Red Alliance on our second to last match. We have one final qualification match remaining for today's meet. Yeah. Well, I guess this meet ends and there's a second. It's considered a second meet. Trying to get everyone.
Chakri. ARI. Hey, everyone.
As we begin the final match of today's AM meet, let's take a quick moment to thank the volunteers of today, including Jeff, Ken, Phil, Ken, Robert, Steven, TJ, Gary, Chakri, Margie, and Clinton and Todd. Thank you for these wonderful volunteers for helping out in the AM meet. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now starting off this final match, we have team 21692, the Shawnee Mission East Robotics team number 2, and Ravonics Gemini team 10173. In the Blue Alliance, we have Ravonics Rover team 9103 and their partners, the Silver Stallions rookie team from Blue Valley North High School. As teams set up their drones and put in their yellow and purple pixels, auto will soon get initialized and will begin randomization. We have 2 team props on the field, 1 for each alliance. It looks like we're close to begin randomization shortly. Let's randomize for the final match of this meet. Team props and white pixels will be on the left side. And now, final ready and countdown of the AM meet. Red Alliance, are you ready? Thumbs up. Blue Alliance, thumbs up if you're ready. Referees, scoring, FTA. Beginning our final match of the day. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. 21692 scored a purple pixel in the back stage area, and looks like 23957 successfully using their team prop got the purple pixel on the strip. Same with 10173. A great autos by both teams, and the tush push worked. We've got both teams parked in for the Red Alliance. 1 in the back stage for the Red Alliance. Great auto by
Drivers,
both
pick up your
alliances.
controllers.
Tally up
3,
and endgame
2,
will be the next determining
1.
factor. Tally up's begun. 9103 is attempting to line up their purple and yellow pixel on the backdrop, and they have gotten both. They're ready for a potential mosaic. 21692 has gotten their purple pixel on the backdrop. 9103 is grabbing a yellow pixel. Will they try to score a mosaic by putting it on the side? Maybe. 23957 is trying to grab from that wing area. They've gotten a purple, a green, and white pixel. 21692 is going to their wing to get their green pixel. And now 23957 is pushing in 2 pixels into the backstage area. No, only 1 is in. We've got 2 more pixels on the backdrop for the Red Alliance. The Blue Alliance 9103 dropped their 2 green pixels. It may have created a mosaic, but it looks like They're going to be trying to pick that back up to make that important 10-point mosaic. 21-692 is trying to score a green pixel in the backdrop. Unfortunately, it looks like 101-73's climb might be falling apart. You can see the pink pieces on the floor. We are close to potentially getting a mosaic from the Silver Stallions. Will they get a mosaic? In this close match, this could be the difference maker. No, the Blue Alliance unfortunately knocked over their backdrop points, de-scoring them. Endgame's begun. The Red Alliance successfully got a Zone 3 launch. What will the Blue Alliance respond with? 101-73 is hanging on the truss. Will their endgame points help solidify their win? 101-73 unfortunately has not stayed on the truss. We've got 2 parked robots and a handful of pixels for the Blue Alliance scored in the backstage. Well, we've got a nice little pyramid in the backdrop for the Red Alliance. With what a close match this was. This is our final match. Let's see what these scores are. And as a reminder, if you do have your pins, please give them to the queuers for the PM meet starting shortly. Teams, thank you for being here as you end your day. If you would like some more practices before the league, feel free to scan QR codes on white posters around the pit area where you can sign up for practices hosted by Blue Valley High School and the Tungsten Tigers before league begins. Scores are in. Let's get these final scores in of the last match of the day. The winner is the Blue Alliance. Congratulations to the Blue Alliance. The penalty points made the difference. 30 points of that knock stack helped give them the win. Thank you all for coming. Remember, scan the yellow papers, QR codes if you're interested in league practices before league to help prepare your auto and collaboration.